Hey guys, Wayne here. I'm headed to the strip mine. It's about 5:30 in the morning, and I'm going fishing. I apologize for the darkness. It's dark outside, and all I'm using is the light from my dome light from my truck. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. The sun will come up, and it's real foggy, but the fog will burn off. And I'm hoping to catch some fish before it gets really super hot. It's supposed to be around 97 degrees today, and I'm only going to stay out till noon. I'm not going to go any longer than that. But yeah, so I will see you guys when we get up to the mines, and hopefully we'll catch us some fish. Well, we've gone about as far as we can go driving, so now it's time to walk down the path of the great unknown. Well, actually, I've been down there before, so I know what's there. But, yeah, I'm going to get my fishing gear ready. We'll start on down the path. Okay, so this is one of my favorite spots. There's a nice little rock ledge here. It goes way out over the lake. A buddy of mine's with me that I work with, but he's not wanting to be on camera, so he's down a little ways fishing that other cove. If he starts pulling in, I'm going to go down there. If I start pulling in, he's going to come down here. So I'm going to go ahead now and get my gear set up and get some lines in the water and see if we can't come up with something. Now we play the waiting game. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but right there is a beaver. The camera doesn't zoom very well, but there's a beaver right out in front of us. The fish are jumping. That's a good sign. First fish of the day. Unfortunately, it's not a keeper, but they are biting. He will live to fight another day. And I can still keep my worm. the Zebco 33. I love the way this thing casts. Okay, so I'm going to set up my catfish rig, but I want to show you this hook. This is a liver hook. It's got a spear thing here that closes up, and it's meant to hold the livers on the hook. Never tried it before, but there's a first time for everything. Okay, there is the liver on the hook. Now let's try to catch us a catfish. Now we wait. I've been getting a couple bites on my bluegill rig and on my catfish rig. Problem is, they were both happening at the same time. It's one of the downsides to fishing with two poles. You don't know which one to grab first. You know, your instinct is to grab the bluegill rig, but catfish are normally bigger. So that's probably what one I'll grab first. I don't know what's going on. Something stung me in my eye yesterday when I was out feeding the chickens. I swelled up. I don't know what's going on. It's still swollen a little bit, but it has gone down. And it itches, and then you can't scratch your eyeball. Tell you what, this is peaceful. It's not too hot yet because the sun hasn't popped over the hills, but it will get hot. Okay, well, no action yet. As soon as I get something, I'll turn the camera back on. Well, it's been an hour or so, but I finally caught me a bluegill. Still a little bit on the small side, but I'm going to take him home anyway, because hopefully I can get a mess of him and still have some good fillets. So I'm just going to string him up and then try to catch another one. There's another one. Oh, there was another one. He's feisty. It's alright, buddy. Well, actually, no, it's not. But there's another one. And just to prove that I didn't just pull this fish off the stringer and show you, hey, I caught two fish. There's my first one. There's my second one. These are a bit on the small side, but I'm going to take them home anyway, because they'll eat just the same. In Ohio, there is no size limit or no quantity limit on bluegill. So, alright, let's try it again. Well, it is officially as hot as the sun outside, but I caught me a pretty good honking bluegill. Not bad. I had to shed my normal homestead shirt. It's just too hot. So I'm gonna string this up. I've caught a few more, so I thought I'd show you. Not too bad on the stringer. I think there's about 5 or 6 there. So, but we ain't done yet. The heat ain't gonna push away old Wayne. I'm determined. Or I'll have a heat stroke. But either way, we'll have fun, right? Okay. So let's put these in and try this again. It was real funny. I had one fish in my hand, this one right here that I just put on. It was in my hand. And then my other pole started going. So I set the hook on that one. And as I was reeling it in, I had the fish in my hand and I had the pole on my lap. And I was reeling it in.
I got it all the way to the bank, and the fish got off in the weeds. So, it wasn't for lack of trying, though. All right, let's keep going. Here's another nice size red ear. I mean, they're not huge. They're not nothing to write home about, but they'll eat. And this one here is feisty. Not too bad. I'm sure he'll taste just fine. So, let's try it again. Well, I moved spots, and I'm glad I did, because this is the second one I caught here at this spot. So, this is doing pretty good. It's been a few hours. It's about, I think, around 10:30, and probably won't stay much longer because it is getting horribly hot. I'm getting sunburnt, but what a way to get burnt, huh? So, I'm going to cast a few more, see if I can't catch some more, and I think I'm up to around 8 or 9 or 10, I'm not sure, I lost count. But we're doing pretty good. Sweating a lot, drinking a lot of water, but we're doing good. So if I catch any more, I'll let you know. You know, I could sit here for hours just listening to nature, watching the water. It doesn't even matter if we catch a single fish. Come on, you stupid fish. Now, if they were all like this, that'd be alright. Nice size red ear. Perfect. I no sooner casted that out as it was sinking, he snagged it. I mean, I didn't even have a chance to almost lock my wheel in. So, we ain't done yet. This right here, now if I hadn't caught anything at all sitting out in this heat, I'd probably been upset. But I've got a stringer full of fish, and this one here is a nice size. Wayne is very happy. Let's keep going. What do you think? That was pretty lucky. Just turned the camera on. Nice. You couldn't get more lucky than that. I just turned the camera on to say, well, it's time to go home, and got a major hit on this line. I don't think I can pick a better way to end the day. It's a nice size. I think that's the biggest one of the day. Huh? I was going to say, well, it's time to call today. And then wham, that line hit. I'm not complaining. It's not a bad haul for the day, is it? Don't know exactly how many's there. There's a few. Well, let's head back to the truck. That heat is getting brutal. shot of it, but that is the Ohio River right over there, and right across from it is the great Commonwealth of Kentucky. Well, I'm on my way home. Nice air-conditioned truck, and it was a good day, I'll have to say. I did get pretty hot, but it was worth it because I got quite a bit of fish. I think that was the most fish I've brought home in one day this year. That first day we went fishing, Lord have mercy, I was having all kinds of trouble. It was my rod kept falling off the reel, and I mean I was just having all kinds of trouble. But now I think I'm in my rhythm. I've been doing pretty good. This time I kind of did things a little bit differently. You saw that I put my catfish rig on. Well, I kind of changed that up to bluegill. The catfish wasn't getting nothing. It got a few hits in the morning, but I would rather catfish at night. So I changed it over to a bluegill rig, and what I did was on one, I made it pretty deep, and on the other one, I made it a little bit more shallow. I wanted to judge to see where they were biting. Well, on the one that I was fishing shallow, when I first did it, I was bringing in fish like crazy, but they were small. So I was a little too close to the surface. So I lowered it down just a little bit, and after I did that, I was bringing them in one after another, and some of them were small and some of them were keepers, and you saw the keepers there. But it was a good day. I have to say, it was great. The guy I was with, he caught quite a few too. He just didn't want to be on camera, which is fine. Not everybody does. But it was a good day, I'll have to say. So I'm going to end this video here. The next video will be, I'm going to show you how I clean the fish. There's several ways to do it. Me and my youngest daughter usually eat the fish, and she likes them completely filleted out. She doesn't like them, where you just chop off the head and gut them and put them in the fryer. So, but I'm going to show you a couple of different ways. But anyway, I hope this video was interesting. I hope that the camera footage was okay. It's just it was hard to do it on the lake shore. But until my next video, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. It would be nice if I could catch some fish. That is my only wish for me today. But I gotta think twice before I cast my rig, 'cause if I catch a fish too big, it could snap my line. Oh, we gotta have fish. We gotta catch some fish.